Hi, my name's Gregory. For my graduation, I cut my hat in half. So initially it was a joke between Jeremy and I, where for him helping me out on my university project, he would get half of my degree. It just turned into this joke where at the very end of the year we cut my university hat in half and that we'd have half each, and constantly joked about who would get the tassel side of the hat. But it slowly evolved into actually doing it, and everyone loved the idea, and we both just turned to each other and were just like, let's do it.
Got the initial one.
So while we were discussing about how we were going to plan to do this, again, we were still very much treating this as a joke. And the first idea was that we were going to get a big chainsaw to do it, but that instantly fell flat because we didn't know anyone with a chainsaw. So it then turned into us using a turkey carving saw, and then again that fell flat because we wouldn't have anywhere to plug it in. So we worked around ideas. We've talked about band saws and bringing an entire band saw with us to cut it. And we ended up with using garden shears that we were going to sharpen. And we thought it would be kind of like symbolic how, you know, it was kind of like how when you open something up, or you open up a new business or a new library or something, you normally cut a red tape with giant scissors, and we thought it was going to be the symbolic kind of like message of opening up my new world to the creative industry. In a way, the reason why I did this to begin with, and not just keep the hat whole, like most people were just saying, and why would I cut it in half, was one, mainly for just the joke of it and the craziness of it, but it kind of evolved into more of a symbolic message of how, you know, like I worked with Jeremy on this project. He helped me massively. He didn't even ask for a single dime. This joke that we created about him getting half of my degree seemed outlandish enough and silly enough to actually do. Obviously he doesn't get half of my degree, but he helped me, and my project wouldn't be what it is today without his help, and the people that helped me as well in costumes, filming, makeup, dancing. I kind of realised that it wouldn't be what it is without those talented people, and in my eyes it didn't feel right walking up onto that stage to accept my degree. It didn't seem right that I was the only one being celebrated for something that so many other people worked hard on. And especially Jeremy, who helped the most, because if it wasn't for his sculpture, I wouldn't have the project to begin with. It was very much a symbolism of sharing. This is a celebration, sharing the achievements, and Also showing how art in general was being cut from universities. My course is being completely removed from universities, budget cuts. I wanted to show community, wanted to show community, I wanted to show collaboration. I wanted to make a statement against the universities doing this, to creative courses, just have a bit of chaos in a way, and show how, you know, even at the very end of a university course, us artists will still try and find a way to make some kind of weird, odd statement that most people probably won't understand, but we all understand.
Right, they come back with the not big ones. We'll split the two shots together.
In the moment when I was cutting the hat in half, I initially thought that it was going to be some emotional, some triumphant feeling, but it felt more just fun in the end. You know, I wasn't really thinking about the message or anything like that. I wasn't really thinking about that. I was thinking about just the fun of it, about being with these people and doing this, and how a joke turned into us cutting a hat on the beach. And I just hope that from this, people can see that in the end, we don't need a university degree, we don't need a bit of paper that says you did it, we don't need a fancy robe or a fancy hat to be artists. And even if they cut art from universities in the future, you can still have fun with art. And if that may be cutting a hat on the beach or making silly little TikTok videos, there'll always be a community there for it. You don't need a bit of paper or hat to prove that you can do it.
Go. There you go. Half a degree. Half a degree.